In solo leveling, when Jinwoo's wife was on her deathbed, Jinwoo had just defeated the Ant King. Jinwoo said he needed to find a healer fast, but the shadow exchange wasn't all powerful, and there was still cooldown time remaining. He hadn't tested whether he could move with another person tagging along. Even if he went with Kaisel, Cha Hyen would likely die before he could return. He wondered if there was a healer from the Blade Guild who was still alive, but time was not on his side. Desperate, Jinwoo asked the cameraman to turn off the camera for a moment. The cameraman didn't understand his request. Jinwoo warns him that if he didn't shut it off, he will smash it into pieces. The cameraman shuts his camera but was still curious about why Jinwoo wanted the camera off. Jinwoo then ordered his shadow soldiers to find Min Byung-goo's body. Yunho was confused, unable to understand why Jinwoo needed his corpse. One of the orcs eventually found the body and laid it before Jinwoo. Jinwoo questioned himself. Would this even work? Yunho asked what he is planning to do. The system clarifies that shadow extraction could be used on this target, giving Jinwoo some relief. He knew this is the only way. Jinwoo gave the command, "Arise." The shadow extraction begins, but it fails. Jinwoo tries again, repeating the command, "Arise," yet it failed once more. Jinwoo speculated that his extraction skill level should be high enough for a simple extraction like this. Perhaps it isn't working because Byung-gu strongly opposed the idea of becoming a shadow soldier. Maybe he feel immoral to turn a human being into one, but he had to save the mother of his children. With no other options, Jinwoo made a final attempt. He said the command, "Arise." The shadow extraction began again. Yunho furiously demanded to know what Jinwoo is doing to Byung-gu. However, he was suddenly shocked and asked Jinwoo, "Do you have the power to command the dead?" To everyone's astonishment, Byung-gu successfully resurrected. Choi asked Jinwoo, "Can you truly harness the power of the dead?" Coach Ma added, "You are no ordinary summoner, that's for sure." Min Byung-gu's shadow walked near Jinwoo's wife. He opened his book and stretched out his arm. Yunho wondered if Byung-gu was healing her. Jinwoo replied that he couldn't fully describe what kind of person Min Byung-gu was, but Jinwoo hadn't given him any orders. Yet, Byung-gu started healing his wife on his own. Jinwoo could tell that Byung-gu had a warm heart. Yunho, filled with grief, said, "That thing is no longer Byung-gu." Jinwoo agreed, acknowledging that Yunho is right. Choi remarked that the longer a battle lasts, the more powerful Jinwoo becomes, which is quite a frightening ability. Yunho says to Jinwoo that he would likely take part in many battles from now on, and he was sure Byung-gu's abilities would prove useful. However, Yunho added that Byung-gu had hated violence. He then requested Jinwoo not to make him fight on the battlefield again. Jinwoo says that it was the second time Yunho had grabbed his shoulder, and while brushed his hand off, he says, "There's a difference this time. It's not an order, but rather a heartfelt request." Jinwoo says that he agrees with Yunho's words. He walked near Byung-gu's shadow and said, "Terminate extraction." As Byung-gu began to disappear, he looked at Yunho. Yunho gave him a warm smile, and Byung-gu smiled back before finally vanishing. After the extraction, as he bid farewell to his best friend, Yunho softly says, "Thank you." I don't know if you liked this short recap or not, but if you didn't like it, I apologize because it's my first time trying vertical long-form content. However, if you did like it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.